p.m. on Citizens 93.7 FM Abuja.
My brother, my sister, what did they share? Your Bonke program, People's Program, with and that for Citizen FM 93.7 Abuja, within the share for your area, for your domot, for your street. Make una speak out. Oh, if you say something, say something. Oh, to make our place, our Bodo country, a better place to live. With cool mind. Within the share every Wednesday, 9 p.m. to 12 p.m. with Olu Tomori will be on Citizen FM 93.7 Abuja. Within the share. Now, na program.
This is our journey. We have had our finest moments and our darkest hours. Yet we pull ourselves back from the brink every time. We are a resilient people. We are Nigeria. And when we talk, we share our views on Talk Radio 93.7 Citizen FM. A people united will never be defeated.
It's another time on the program, Citizen Sports, reaching your speaker from 93.7 Abuja with me, Emmanuel Fashime, the Sports Senator. Look at the Super Eagles, how they are preparing for the big one that come tomorrow, Friday, against the Amavubis of Rwanda in the 2026 World Cup. That is FIFA World Cup qualifiers. Yes, it's a must-win game for match the 5 and 6 for the Super Eagles. By Tuesday, they will be keeping a date with the Warriors of Zimbabwe at the Godswill Akpabio International Stadium in Uyo. But first, we had to get the game against Rwanda. We have to get it right. Yes, we'll be looking at the Super Eagles. It's a full house with the last player of Al Hassan Yusuf arriving the camp earlier enough yesterday to complete the 23-man squad listed by Coach Eric Shell. And also, we'll be giving you the full result of the President Federation's Cup and the draws. Yes, the other games were played yesterday, and we'll have the full result and also the draws for the round of 32 for the men. Yes, let's start with the stories where the camp of the Super Eagles is in high spirit as all the invited 23 players participated in the full session in Kigali ahead of the World Cup qualifiers. The Super Eagles of Nigeria will confront Group C leaders, the Amavubis of Rwanda, on Friday in the crucial World Cup qualifiers. According to a report reaching us from Kigali, is that this was the second training session under Eric Shell's reign as they look set to pick the maximum point, that is 3 points against the Amavubis. Record that Shell had invited 23 players, including 2 home-based players, for the qualifiers against Rwanda and Zimbabwe. Yes, we have to pick all 3 points at stake on Friday and come Tuesday. Yes, just the way we are preparing in Kigali. Rwanda is also preparing for Nigeria. Yes, for the crucial World Cup qualifier against Nigeria, midfielder Georgia Kwizera has urged Rwandan fans, football fans, to come out in full support to help secure a vital victory against the Super Eagles of Nigeria. The Amavubis are determined to maintain their position at the top of the table, viewing a win over the Super Eagles as essential. Speaking through the Rwanda Football Federation social media platform, Kwizera encouraged fans to fill the stand. He said, "Hello everyone, this is Georgia Kwizera with the Rwanda national team." He said in a short video, "I want to invite everyone this Friday to come out and support us as we face Nigeria in our World Cup qualifier. We have a big advantage playing at home. We also have another important game against Lesotho, so we need the full support of the fans." Rwanda currently leads Nigeria by 4 points in the standings with 7 points from 4 games, while the Super Eagles are yet to register a win in the qualifiers. A win for the Super Eagles on Friday, that is tomorrow, will give us a chance, just that hope that we need to revive our World Cup appearing at the 2026 FIFA World Cup. Yes, the Super Eagles cannot afford to miss another World Cup appearance back to back after we missed out in Qatar 2022. Yes, the players know what is at stake, and they are doing all they can within their power to make sure that, yes, we get that ticket to appear at the World Cup to be co-hosted by USA, Mexico, and Canada. Yes, a home-based midfielder, Papa Daniel of Niger Tornadoes, has promised to make the most of his Super Eagles opportunity, expressing determination to prove his worth if given a chance in the upcoming World Cup qualifiers against Rwanda and Zimbabwe. The 23-year-old Niger Tornado Stars, one of the 2 MPFL players in Coach Eric Shell's debut Super Eagles squad, opened up about his unexpected call-up and experienced training alongside Nigeria's established East National Gunners. He said, I never expected it. I was just doing my thing. Mustafa told the team's media team at the Radisson Blue Hotel in Kigali. He said, when I saw the provisional list, I was shocked. I was like, oh, okay. And when I saw the 23-man list, I was very, very happy. Thanks to God, it is not easy to be here. The midfielder who also helped the Super Eagles B team to qualify for the Chan Nations Cup after a 6-year absence described the experience as a significant motivation to elevate his game. He said, seeing the big boys in camp, my first time with the Super Eagles, I am very, very excited, and seeing them around is a motivation for me to do more and show to them what I have got and be humble, according to Papa Daniel of Niger Tornadoes. Let's shift a bit to the junior national team. That is the women's junior national team, the Flamingos. Yes, according to a report, the Nigerian under-17 girls, the Flamingos, are to remain in camp as the containers as they continue the final round of qualification series for this year's FIFA Under-17 Women's World Cup Finals, in which they confront Algeria in the last round. The first leg encounter will take place on Saturday, 19th April at the Remo Star Stadium in Kenya, Remo, with both teams to clash in the final leg in Algeria 7 days later. The 2022 World Cup bronze medalist Nigeria tried South Africa's Botswana 3-1 in Pretoria and followed this up with a 2-0 victory in Ikene over the weekend for a 5-1 aggregate win that condemned the visitors to try their luck again next year, while Nigeria progressed to the final round of the qualifiers. On their part, Algeria lost 1-2 to Botswana in Gaborone in the first leg, but fired on all cylinders to win the return leg 4-0 on home soil to be eligible to confront Nigeria for a ticket to this year's FIFA Under-17 Women's World Cup to be hosted by Morocco. Other final round fixtures include Kenya versus Cameroon, Benin Republic against Cote d'Ivoire, or Guinea. Benin Republic against Guinea in the last round of qualifiers. So let's see how it's going to pan out for the Nigerian Under-17 women's team. Yeah, still with the women, because it is the month for women. It is the international month for women. Yes, we come back. Let's leave the national team and look at the Nigerian Women's Football League, where action returned in the Nigerian Women's Football League for match day 8 at the second stanza of the league, and games were played across all the venues just yesterday, and we'll be giving you all of the results right about now. Yes, Rivers Angels of Port Harcourt continue their impeccable performance in the ongoing 2024-2025 Nigerian Women's Football League season after snatching the maximum points against Adamawa Queens. The Jewels of Rivers came from a goal down to beat the host 2-1 at the Lafia City Township Stadium in the second stanza of the league, with goals coming in from Taiwo Afolabi and Temilade Oluwaseun on goal at the death of time. Elsewhere, Edo Queens pipped Ekiti Queens. Yes, we gave you that result yesterday because that was the first game that was played. That game was played early hours of the morning yesterday, Wednesday. Edo Queens got the better of Ekiti Queens with a 1-0 away win in Lorry, while Benue Queens suffered a 4-0 loss to visiting Niger Ratters of Abuja. In Yenegua, Bayelsa Queens beat Robo Queens 3-0, while Abia Angels defeated Danas Ladies 2-0 in Omahia. Yes, the program is Citizen Sports, reaching you from 93.7 Abuja with me, Emmanuel Fashimi, the sports senator. Yes, let's look at the full result of the games and then the goal scorers of those games. Yes, in Ilorin, Ekiti Queens, like I said, lost to Edo Queens 1-0. Rebecca Adegbile scoring that goal in the 68 minutes of action, while at the Lafia City Township Stadium, Benue Queens suffered a 4-0 loss to Niger Ratters of Abuja. Yes, the goals, a hat-trick coming in from Anolu Akpo, Awotidoye, 28 minutes 50, and then 78 minutes. The fourth goal coming in from the boot of Obadun Azizat in the 58 minutes of action. Then in Yenegua, Bayelsa Queen trashed Robo Queens of Lagos 3-0 Olabi Alaba with the first goal in the 21st minute before Shakirat Moshood of the Flamingos adding the two goals in the 45th minute and 47 minutes of action. Just 2 minutes between the first goal and then the second goal. The brace, Shakira and Moshood got a brace in that game. Then in Nanyingba, where Confluence Queens, they hosted Heartland Queens of Owerri, it was Peace Ike Duba 73 minute sport key that separated both sides in that game, giving Confluence Queen all maximum 3 points in match day 8. The second stanza of the league in Umahia, Abia Angels beat Danas Ladies 2-0. Toyibat Ablaziz own goal in the 30th minute, and Chiamaka Ojialo scored in the 38th minutes to give the Umahia based teams all maximum 3 points. In New York, Ibom Angels pipped Delta Queens in a Southside derby. Yes, it was at the nick of time, at the death of time. Uwa Abasiofon scored on the 90th minute or the stroke of time to give Ibom Angels that slim victory over their neighbors, Delta Queens. Yes, in Lafia, Adamawa Queens, they lost at home to Rivers Angels. Yes, Adamawa Queens adopted Lafia City Township Stadium as their home ground. The goals coming in from Nana Osai in the 18th minute and Taiwo Afolabi scoring, making it 1-1 for the Adamawa base team. But Temilade Oluwaseun on goal gave Rivers Angels all 3 points. Yes, Nasarawa Amazons beat the most informed team in the league. This is their first league loss for this season. Yes, Nasarawa Amazons beat Remo Stars Ladies 1-0 at the same Lafia Township Stadium, where it was Jenat Kerekomowe 90th minute penalty that gave Nasarawa Amazons all maximum 3 points. Let's look at the table of the Nigerian Women's Football League in Group A. Edo Queens is leading the table in Group A, having played 8 games. They have 20 points to lead Group A. And then Remo Stars ladies, like I said, their first loss of the season. They have played 19 games, having a game in hand. They followed Edo Queens with just 1 point behind Edo Queens. They have 19 points and have played also after 8 games. We have Abia Angels on the 3rd position with 16 points after match day 8. That is for Abia Angels, and Nasarawa Amazons are 4th with 15 points, followed by Ekiti Queens, who are 5th with 9 points. We have Heartland Queens of Owerri with 5 points on the 6th position. Danas Ladies are 7th, while Confluence Queens of Kogi they have just 3 points, and they occupy the bottom of Group A table. Yes, in Group B, Bayelsa Queens lead the group with 20 points, followed by Rivers Angels, the South teams, first and second. Rivers Angels also have 20 points, but goal difference separating Bayelsa Queens and Rivers Angels on the table. And then we have Nigeria Rattles of Abuja on the 3rd position with 13 points, followed by Delta Queens, who are 4th with 10 points. We have Ibom Angels also having 10 points, but goal difference separating both teams. And the Lagos are on the 6th position with 10 points also. Adamawa Queens are 7th with 7 points, and we have Benue Queens of Makurdi with 0 points, occupying the bottom. In Group B, what is happening to the Benue teams? Both their male team, Lobby Stars, are occupying the bottom of the table in the Nigerian Premier Football League. Now, the ladies, the Benue Queens, are also occupying the bottom of the table in Group B of the Nigerian Women's Football League. I think they need prayers at this point, at this moment, so that both teams will not just go to relegation at the end of the season. Let's switch to the oldest competition in Nigeria. That is the President Federation's Cup, the FA Cup in the country. Yes, we have the full result of the games that were played in round 64 of the men's competition. And also we have the full draws. But let's get the result first, where Academic Warriors beat Simon Ben team, Simon Ben FC of Kaduna in a 5-goal thriller. Academy beating Simon Ben 3-2. Enyimba FC of Aba trashed El Shama FC 5-0. Katsina United pipped Green Beret of Kaduna also 1-0. Nasarawa United beat Flight FC 2-0. Bayelsa United beat EFCC FC of Abuja 3-0. FC Basira scored 5 against Atlantic FA. That is Atlantic Football Academy. Warri Wolves beat Wilbros FC 2-0. Shooting Stars of Ibadan coming back to winning ways, after not winning in their last 7 games, beat Zamfara United 3-0. Aqua United beat Kebbi United 2-1. Rivers United beat Barao FC 2-1 also. also in the other games, Wiki Tories beat Del FC 1-0. Rovers FC of Calabar and Igbajo FC ended 4-1 in favor of Rovers FC, 4-1 against Igbajo FC, while Crown FC of Oshogbo hammered, demolish Nomas FC 7-1 in that game. Beyond Limits of Ikene, that is Ogun State, beat Crusaders 4-1. Interligos smashed Harmony FA 5-0, while Sokoto United lost at home to June J.R.O. Daburan 1-0. Lobby Stars of Makurdi, yes, coming back to winning ways in the Federations Cup. Beta Discovery 2-0. Solution FC also beating Eagle Stars 2-0 in that game. Yes, other games will come up today. Yobe Desert Stars against Abakaliki FC, Mighty Jets of Jaws against Imperia FC, Ijele FC, and Latuo FC will do battle. Yes, we gave you this result yesterday. Rangers beat Canopilas 1-0. It was a repeat of last season's fixture. Gombe United beat Assemblies 3-0. Sunshine Stars of Akure beating FC Bako 2-0 in that game. Plateau United, yes, beat Ahudia FC 2-1. Oshu United also beating Family Worship Center FC 2-1, where ABS of Ilorin lost at their home ground to an academy side, E-World 2-1. Bendel Insurance beating Dundee Babes 5-0 at the Samuel Ogbomdia Stadium in Benin City. Adamawa United and Warinje Babes ended on a 1-1 draw, with Adamawa progressing with on a 4-3 win aggregate. Heartland FC of Owerri beat CP Strikers 2-0. Kwara United also same scoreline against Sinosho FC of Enugu, where Ikorodu City ended it 1-1 against Sunshine Stars under 19 team, and it went straight to penalties, where Ikorodu City triumphed 4-3 on penalties. Yes, for the round of 32 fixtures for the Men's Federations Cup, yes, the draws have been made. Heartland FC of Owerri will battle Rangers International in a Southeast derby in the President Federations Cup. Warri Wolves will entertain Shooting Stars of Ibadan. Enyimba FC against Ekanemi Warriors. Against Ekanemi Warriors. Bayelsa United will face FC Basira, where Lobby Stars take on Solution FC. Sunshine Stars of Akure against Plateau United. Beyond Limits would keep a date with Rivers United of Port Harcourt. Damburan FC against Inter of Lagos. Kwara United confronts Gombe United. Ikorodu City will play Crown FC of Oshogbo, where Wiki Tories of Bauchi will take on Rovers FC of Calabar. E-World will face Oshu United, where Nasarawa United will play the winner between Ijele FC and Lautau United. And Bendel Insurance will keep a date with Adamawa United in the round 32 of the President Federations Cup for men. Yes, the women hasn't played theirs. The women are already in round 32, but now the men also are in round 32 of the President's Federations Cup. Yes, let's quickly take a story from the world of boxing, where former two-time heavyweight champion Anthony Joshua could be in line for a shot at the WBO, that is World Boxing Organization title, as Alexander Usyk is expected to relinquish the belt to pursue a unification bout with IBF champion Daniel Dubois. The WBO has ordered Usyk to defend his title against mandatory challenger Joseph Parker, but the Ukrainian heavyweight champion is reportedly prioritizing the fight with Daniel Dubois. Instead, the WBO is planning to hold a fight between Usyk and Parker, but it will not happen. The Ukrainian is aiming for a fight with Dubois. They will play for 3 titles, according to boxing expert Spencer Oliver. It is obvious that the World Boxing Organization will take its bet from the Ukrainian and make Joseph a full-fledged champion. According to Spencer, this development could open the door for Joshua to challenge Parker for the WBO belt, despite his recent 5th-round knockout loss to Dubois. The New Zealander will enter the ring against Anthony Joshua, the most likely contender for the WBO title. Then we will see a fight between the winners for the title of absolute world champion. Joshua deserves his chance. He was a 2-time heavyweight champion and a symbol of boxing for many years. He lost to Dubois, who was in great shape and put up great fight. AJ is still a big name in the world of boxing. Interestingly, Usyk, who has beaten both British fighters in his career, still rates Joshua higher than Dubois. Yes, meanwhile, Joshua's promoter Eddie Hay recently revealed that the British star is only interested in facing either Tyson Fury or a rematch with Dubois. There are only 2 fights that Anthony is interested in. The first is with Tyson Fury, and the second is with Daniel Dubois. According to Eddie Hay, in my dreams, Tyson Fury we have already made his return to the ring soon, ideally in the next few months, which would allow for a fight with Joshua this year. But as you realize, there are no guarantees here. But this is the biggest fight that can only be organized. Let's see if that big fight will happen. Yes, this fight has been on the news for quite some time. The all-British fight. We are waiting for it. Fingers crossed. Now let's come back to the world of football, where former Super Eagles striker midfielder Motiu Adepoju has urged new coach Eric Schell not to experiment with unfamiliar formations ahead of their clash against Rwanda. The Malian gaffer is set to take charge of his first game as head coach of the Super Eagles, who are in desperate need of all 3 points to keep their 2026 World Cup qualification hopes alive. Ahead of the must-win encounter, Motiu, a former Real Sociedad midfielder, voiced concern about staying from Nigeria's traditional style of play, which the team is accustomed to. Adepoju has cautioned Shell against introducing a new tactical setup when Nigeria faces Rwanda in their 2026 World Cup qualifier. He said a system like that will be a little bit strange to the players and the fans as well. Adepoju claimed the former Real Madrid B player believes shifting away from Nigeria's traditional wing play, that is in the 4-4-2 formation, could unsettle the team. He's speaking further. He advised Shell to focus on tactics that suit the Super Eagles' strengths rather than experimenting with a formation that could take time to master. What we are used to is playing from the wings, having the ball all the time and having players that can take it from the wings. It takes time to understand. But it depends on the players. What you said. The match against Rwanda will take place at the Amahoro Stadium, Rwanda's largest stadium, with a capacity of 45,508 seats, where Nigeria last played to a goalless draw in September 2024. Don't do experiment with the team. We need maximum 3 points in the game and also in the game against the Warriors of Zimbabwe. The program is Citizen Sports, reaching you from 93.7 Abuja. Yes, on cap, Super Eagles goalkeeper Amos Obasoge has expressed his desire to follow in the footsteps of Stanley Nwabali, hailing the Chupa United showstopper for his meteoric rise to prominence. Nwabali shot to prominence on the continent during the 2023 Africa Cup of Nations, where he played a starring role in Nigeria's run to the final of the tournament. The Super Eagles #1 played all 7 matches at the AFCON 2023 in Cote d'Ivoire, keeping an impressive 4 clean sheets. Moreover, Nwabali was also the hero when he saved 2 penalties during a shootout victory over South Africa in the semi-finals of this tournament, with 17 appearances so far for Nigeria since his international debut in 2021. Nwabali's journey to becoming the Super Eagles' first choice goalkeeper has inspired his new colleague in the national team, Obasoge, who received his maiden call-up in newly appointed head coach Eric Sehuo. Shell's final 23-man squad for the upcoming World Cup qualifier against Rwanda and Zimbabwe said, "I respect the effort Stanley Nwabali has put in, claiming the #1 shirt." Remember, he also proved himself in the NPFL before doing the same at Chupa United. Obasoge is one of the 4 new invitees in Shell's first squad as Nigeria head coach, alongside Tolu Arokodare, Papa Daniel Mustafa of Niger Tornadoes, Igor Ogbu of Slava Prague of Czech. Fellow goalkeeper Akarede Bankole of Remo Stars of Ikene was also handed his first call-up to the national team. Prior to the announcement of his first squad, Shell was reportedly concerned that Nwabali might not be in the best frame of mind due to the traumatic impact of the passing of both his parents in quick succession a few months ago. However, those concerns have since been put to bed as Nwabali joined the Nigerian camp on Monday evening in Kigali ahead of the 2026 FIFA World Cup qualifier against Rwanda. The Super Eagles are sitting 5th in Group C and will face group leaders Rwanda on Friday, March 21st. Yes, now let's look at the games that were played from the African region, the CAF region for the 2026 FIFA World Cup. Yes, the qualifiers started yesterday on the African continent and some games were played. Now let's start with Group D, where one game was played between Eswatini and Cameroon. Yes, Cameroon playing a goalless draw away to Eswatini in that game. But Cameroon still lead Group D. They now have 9 points after the draw, followed by Libya, who are second with 7 points, having played 4 games. Cape Verde are third in that group with 7 points. Also, goal difference of 0 separating Cape Verde and Cape Verde. Goal difference, and they have 4 points. Yes, 2 games are lined up for today in Group D of the FIFA World Cup qualifiers African continent. Yes, in that group we have Cape Verde. They will be at home to welcome Mauritius, who are at the bottom of Group D, where Libya, Angola will travel to Tripoli to face Angola. So let's see how the game pans out. Yes, it is the resumption of the 2026 FIFA World Cup qualifiers. Yes, in Group H, one game was also played in Group H. Tunisia beat Liberia 1-0 away. Masaturi scoring that goal in the 4th minute of action in that game, early enough to give Tunisia all 3 points. And how does the table in Group H of the FIFA World Cup qualifiers, the senior men's FIFA World Cup qualifier, looks like? Now Tunisia now have 13 points at the top of the table, followed by Namibia, who are second with 8 points. Liberia are third with 7 points. Losing that game to Tunisia was a painful one. Malawi are fourth with 6 points, followed by Equatorial Guinea, who are fifth with just 3 points and minus 6 goal difference. And we have Sao Tome and Principe on the 6th position with 0 points and minus 9 goal difference. Yes, for Madagascar, they are pulling surprises in Group I of the FIFA World Cup qualifiers. Yes, they went away to beat Central African Republic 4-1. Goals from Ravelsin. Ravelsin scoring a brace, getting the first goal in the 17th minute. Just 2 minutes after getting that, just 5 minutes after getting the first goal, he got his second on the 22nd minute of that game, giving Madagascar 2-0, giving Madagascar a 2-0 ahead before Radimastina getting the 3rd goal for Madagascar. And also it was a brace for both players, Ravelsin and Radimastina getting the 4 goals for Madagascar. We have beaten Central African Republic 4-1 in that game. Yes, we are about to go away from the show as we are going to be joining up a program. But before we go quickly, Sierra Leone will play Guinea-Bissau in Group A, followed by Zimbabwe and Benin Republic in Group C of the World Cup qualifiers in Africa. We have Cape Verde against Mauritius, Libya, and Angola in Group D. And then in Group F, Gabon will entertain Seychelles as Gambia will battle Kenya in the CAF qualifiers in Group G. Mozambique against Uganda, Malawi, Namibia, that is in Group H. And then in Group I, Comoros will face Mali. So those are the games at the continuation of the FIFA World Cup qualifiers on the African continent. Yes, in the Nations League playoff, we have Croatia versus France. Denmark will play Portugal later tonight. Italy versus Germany. Netherlands will take on Spain. And then Turkey versus Hungary. Austria, Serbia, Greece, Scotland. Ukraine will face Belgium. That is in the UEFA Nations League playoff round. Yes, in the quarterfinal stage of the Women's UEFA League quarterfinal games, Barcelona trashed Wolfsburg 4-1 as Manchester City beat Chelsea, handing Chelsea their first loss under their new manager this season, 2-0 at their home ground in Manchester. All right, this is where we'll be leaving it this morning on the program Citizen Sports, as we'll be joining up with the ministerial briefing on our national network. All right, this program returns come next week with same time on the station Citizen 93.7 FM with me, Emmanuel Fashimi, the sports senator. Bye for now.